Hello, everyone. My name is Vibor, and I'm the founder of Appic Solutions. Appic Solution is a company that is building dApps on top of ICP. And in this presentation, we want to present the final demo of the third milestone that we have built and want to submit it. So what I'm going to do is in this presentation, I'm going to talk about the auto investment or the dollar cost averaging that we have prepared for CKBTC and CKETH. As you can see, I'm on the UI of our platform on app.appic.solutions. Here you can see we have different wallets as options. And then as a user, you need to connect your wallet. I'll click on the connect wallet option. The moment I do, it gives me the options for these different wallets, starting with your internet identity, Plug Wallet, Astro XME, Bitfinity Wallet, and Stoic Wallet. These are the wallets that we have integrated with. For this presentation, I'll be using the Plug Wallet. So I'll click on this and it allows me to open the wallet directly. Now, because I have already shared this wallet in the past, it's automatically picking it. Otherwise, it will ask for a prompt and an approval. Now, once you connect your wallet, what it does is it picks all your principal ID, account ID, the total balance, ICP balance that you have, and in USD as well. Here you can see this is the current portfolio in the form of a dashboard. In this wallet, I have hot or not tokens, I have CKBTC, and I have internet computer. And it gives you a very beautiful picture in the form of a pie chart, just to give an overview of your total portfolio. Now, coming to the auto investment part, once I click on that, this is the UI that we have. Now here, how it works is you have the tokens that you want to sell and the tokens that you want to buy for your auto investment. Once I click on this, I can choose one of these tokens that I want to sell, and then I can choose the token that I want to buy. For this demo, I'll click on the internet computer uh, token that I want to sell. And the one that I want to buy is CKBTC. Once I click on it, it asks me the number of swaps that I want to do. So here I'll just put, let's say 2. The sell amount of tokens for ICP that I want to do is again, let's say 5 tokens per swap. And it's actually giving me an overview of that in the dollar value. Now here I have an option for daily, and it shows me the overall description of how we are going to do the investment. I can choose it for weekly, where I can choose the days, and I can choose maybe one of these days, or I can choose more than one days as well. Then we have the monthly option, and in here I can just simply put the date that I want to include with the local time. For this one, I'll just choose, let's say, daily, and let's say the time that I want to put is 6 o'clock in the evening. And then I just simply can create the auto investment position. Now, when I do this, as you can see, it's giving me an option, the details of everything that I plan to do. And if in case I want to change the number of swaps or number of tokens, I can do that. And it gives me the idea of the timeline when these swaps are going to happen. Now for this, I'll just simply create this. And once I do this, it's going to ask me for the approval. Once I approve it, the position will be created. As you can see in here, for the Appic solution, it's asking me for the approval. Once I do the approval, it will just simply create the positions. Once the positions are created, it will start showing me in my active list, which we have on the UI after the create position option. Now, as you can see, the positions are created. I'll just close this window and you can see the active positions in here. And then you have the option to see the history of those as well in the future. As you can see, these are some of the tokens that I had already created in the past. And then similarly, we can have the history once those positions are executed. So this is from the presentation point of view. I would invite Jeff, who's also on the call with me, to come and present about the backend of the solution as well as the technical architecture. Jeff, over to you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jeff. I'm gonna share my screen now to show the technical architecture of our canisters and also other parts of our platform. So, okay, basically this is our GitHub account. You can reach this platform by just this typing this link here, Appic Solutions Auto Investment. Our auto investment repository is formed from two main components: the front-end component and the Canister for the backend component. Our backend component has an architecture like this that I'm going to share with you. So in our backend canister, in order to trigger a swap, we have 8 steps. Of course, the first step, as you also saw in the video, is creating the position once user interact with the UI and also put the details of the auto investment and click on the create auto investment position. This function, which is one of the main and most important parts of our canister, will be called. And after doing some validation on the user inputs, it will create the auto investment position. And each auto investment position includes some transactions or swaps. For example, an auto investment position that has 5 swaps weekly, it includes 5 swaps on a regular weekly basis. So we have a timer that checks those swaps. And if the time is greater than the time of those swaps, it will trigger that swap. And how does it work is, how it works is, first it transfers the tokens from user wallet to our canister. Then it transfers the tokens from our canister to the DEX canister. By token, I mean cell token. Then it triggers the swap in the DEX and it sells the tokens and buys the buy token. And the final step is withdrawing those tokens from the DEX and transferring them to user wallet. So this is our technical architecture. I'm also gonna show you some parts of our code here. Just a moment. As you can see, this is our backend canister, Appic root. So main. We have a couple of functions here. I'm gonna show you them one by one. So here is our create position canister. As you can see, it gets some arguments and also the color, and it validates if the color is the actual principal who is trying to create the position. We have validate allowance to see if the user has uh, specified enough allowance for the auto investment position. We have get all previous positions of the user for some calculation purposes. We have get positions for a specific user. You can get all the pairs from our canister, the supported pairs. For example, from CKBTC to CKETH, from ICP to CKBTC, all of those lists you can get from our canister. We have current time retrieve. We have the most important parts of our canister is the timer parts, which I'm going to show you now. Just a moment. Yes, this is our timer function that runs every single minute, and it checks if the transaction needs to be triggered or not. So then if a transaction has the right interval to be triggered, it calls this function, which is proceed transaction. And there are 6 steps in this function happening. The first step is transferring users fund to our canister. The second one is transferring users funds to the DEX canister. Then if any of these steps failed, we have to transfer users back to user wallet. Then we have deposit function to the DEX. Then we have swap function, and the the last function is the withdraw function from the DEX, and then transferring tokens back to user wallets. And here is a comprehensive overview and a concise overview of our Canister. If there is any questions, please reach out to us by our forum.
Thank you, everyone.